ashamed to tempt. He was never ashamed of me when he came to give his life for me.
Start by opening my Final Cut Pro program, and as I mentioned before, it is purchased. It's something that you have to buy, but if you don't have money or if you don't want to spend money on it, you can always use iMovie if you have a MacBook. And once I open it, this comes up. Alright, this comes up. So you have to go to File and New, and you have to go Library. So we're gonna name this Editing Tutorial, and we're gonna save, and then we're gonna go back again to File and then New, Project, and you can just leave that. I guess you can name it whatever you want, but you can also leave it. So because my contents are already on the desktop, if I can just take it from there, but if yours is on the camera, you can always click on here, on that bar there, and then up here your camera, for example my camera is plugged in, and you can always click there and then select your image. But for me, my contents are already on the computer, so I'll just click desktop and then just find that folder that it's in. Where's that folder? I think that one. Double click it and then just take all of them, all the files, or you can do, is it Command? Yes. And then you can highlight all of the footages that you want, and you click on import all, and then you just wait for it to come. So that shows that it's importing on the program. Now that that's done, we're gonna select all the footages here, and we're going to put it right there down here, so that we may be able to edit it. So you can just drag it, you select it, and then you drag it, then you go back there, select another one, drag it, now that we're done with that, because we're editing for Instagram, we don't need any sound at all, unless you want to talk in that video. So in this video, because there's a lot of elements, I'll cut it very short because it's such a long video. If you can see, if you look here, you see that the actual thing is actually over an hour, so I will just cut it short. And to do that, you have to select, first of all, just play it first and see what you want. Right here, you just select the footage that you want, and whatever you don't want, you just get rid of it. So you can speed it up if you're not patient, but you have to be careful. You have to make sure that the contents that you have, or the contents that you are keeping, is exactly what you want. Because if you delete it, yes, you can go back and retrieve it, but that's more work. So that's why it's better to know exactly what you want. The bad thing is I did not showcase the wig very good in this photo, so in this frame, so I'm not gonna use any of that footage right here because it doesn't really look good. All that, I'll just keep all of that because it didn't really do anything for me. I mean, you can show whatever footage that you want in it. It's your content, so feel free. be free with it, do whatever that you like, includes the content that you want in it, because yeah, it's yours. Guys, mind me, because this is very long. Normally I don't do it like this, but I just want to show you guys how I do it, because the reason I don't do it like this is because I usually edit for YouTube first, and then once I edit for YouTube, the footage that I have, then I use that more like I move from there, so I don't really start from scratch again, because that's time consuming, especially if I'm filming from, I'm using the same contents for Instagram, that the same contents, so I just, there's no need. What I'm gonna do now, I reach where I want to start from, I'm gonna press Command and I'm gonna press B, and that's to split it. And then now that it's split, this is one section and the other one is another section, so I just highlight that section that I don't want and press delete, and that's gone. So now I have that. Because it's just for Instagram, I'm gonna speed up most of this hair stuff, because yeah. So from there, again, Command B, and then I'll go up here, select this footage or this footage, and there's this timer thing, so you click on the side of it, and then it says fast, select fast, and then you select as fast as you want, so ×4. So if you go back and play, it just goes in fast motion. And then again, now I'm looking to see if I get the footage that I like. Now looking at it in this clip, as I started on one side and then changed my mind that I want to put the chair all over here, so that first clip that we did, I'm gonna get rid of that because it's not necessary anymore, at least for me. So I'll start from here, Command B, and then delete, and then it comes back here. I'm gonna delete that as well, because yeah, and just go with this one. I just swipe through to there, Command B again to split it, and then again you go on that timer thing on fast ×4, and then it becomes faster. We're gonna just play a little bit and see. You see? So now I'll just get few more footages of that to make sure that it looks okay. So Command B again and delete the parts that I don't want. Since we got rid of that footage that I didn't want, so this one again we do the same thing. I just stop it there. I don't want to waste time, so double click that, you go there again, and then ×4. So now I'm gonna go back to this original footage, and then I'm going to just go until I find the next footage that I want. Good thing about editing short videos like this is that it's not as time consuming, especially if you're not talking. As I said before, when you wanna get rid of the voice that comes with the clip, you just go down here and then push it down or move it down. That way it goes on mute. So from here, I'll go again, Command B, delete all that I didn't want, so we can go like that, and then put that first part down, Command B, and then we go there again, fast ×4, and then you just capture images from different sides or different angles. It's totally up to you. Go back there, Command B, there again, ×4. So go from here, I'll take another clip from here, Command B, and then delete, and then just put it, as long as I lay down once. I mean, with the short videos, you really don't have to show every step. It's up to you. You can show whatever you want, but it's not a necessity. because this video is long or because it has many elements in it, I am going to make it as an IG video. And one thing I forgot to show you guys at the beginning, I'll show you later when I actually finish cutting it down for the first time. We're gonna go over it a couple times to make sure it looks exactly how you want. I should have showed you guys that early in the beginning, but I forgot to do that. But I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna put it for it to, you know, look good on Instagram. So if you want, you can go back, you can always go back and play it and see how it looks and see if you like that. So for me, so far, I like the way this looks. So when we get here to the normal clip, I will just skip all these other steps until we reach where I want, or like reach where I like. So just gonna skip through, especially with the long videos like this that is talk through. You just need to skip through. It's up to you. If you want, you can like include this clip. I don't know if I want to include that clip. Don't know about that. Or maybe I can actually. I could probably just include like a few seconds of it. So especially how I'm putting it on my head from here. So Command B, delete the rest of that. So you go from here to there. And then Command B again and go there again and try ×2 so that it's not too fast. So we go back and we play. Okay, so now we just speed it up so you can get to the clips that you want. You guys, editing is very time consuming. So, and now here I'm doing skincare, so I will take some images or clips of where I'm showcasing the products, even though it's not that clear. So Command B and delete the rest of that clip that we skipped, and just keep few. Always look through until you get, you know, you have a good until you make sure you have a good clip that you want. So from here I'll just keep that, and then on top of that we'll come back up here where there's that text thing. So click on it and choose text, because I know what product this is. I want to write it down so that people can read it as they watch the video. So I just drag that down and double click there, and then I'll write the name of it, glycolic. Oops, we delete that. Glycolic acid, so that you guys, or whenever people watch the video, they can know exactly what product it is, because as you can see here, the product, you can't really see it that well. So we're just gonna cut it short as well, because it's just one clip with few seconds. So just cut that, and then we do the same thing, Command B, and then you select that, and then you delete it, and then we continue with the footage. And I'll just get few clips of me applying the product on my face. So Command B, delete. So from there, and then we'll do that ×4 if it's not too fast. If it's too fast, you just do ×2, and then just get few seconds. Command B, delete that. So I'm gonna cut out all the space, you know, the space that you go from applying there, and then you put your arm down. You see that space between that? So I'm gonna cut that off. So Command B and delete, and we'll go back here again. You see from there, and then shows another clip shows that I go straight from my forehead straight on my just under my eye, and then we can highlight it and then go over there times 2. You guys, all these things are very repetitive, so I am just gonna speed up on some things because it's very repetitive, and then I'll show you guys when I reach where something is important. I'll show you. I will just stop and then show you guys. Okay guys, we are back. Last time I was here, oh yeah, okay, we were just doing their looks, the shots. Let me just play for you guys a little bit so you may see where we left it off at. So just there, just putting last pieces together. Okay, now what I did was I took, because I had so many what do you call these, poses or whatever, I decided to just select some and then drag it from there. I'll put that back, but I selected some and dragged it from there and then brought it here. Okay, so now that we've got that in place, let me just play so you guys can have a look and see how it is. Okay, now I want to show you guys something. The options that we have. I'm gonna go on my Instagram page, just there, and just show you something. Okay, click on the page. If you want your video to come off as that. For example, let me not go for Instagram. So like this, in the long one, like you know how you see how this is like this. If you want it like that, just play. Okay, if you want it like that, you go back to Final Cut Pro, you scroll up, you click there, and then you come to the right here and click on modify, and then here where there's the 1080p HD, you click there and you go on custom, and then right here you write in 1920, and then you get rid of that, you write 1350, and then you press OK, and then it comes off as that. So what you will have to do is just using this bar, you can do whatever to zoom in or out or whatever to the position that to the position that you really want. But for me, I'll show you how I want mine. For example, my recent video. Okay, this one.
Hi guys, welcome back to Usamba's Beauty, and today on this channel you watch my...
Okay, maybe let me mute that. Mute it. And then if I want it like this, I go back here and I basically, let's go back and actually put that back to its normal thing. 1080p, and basically just leave it like that actually. So it's, you can either leave it like that, or you can go there again and you go on on custom and write 1080, oops, 1080, and then 1080, and you press OK. And that's another way that you can do it, but I'm not even sure what way I want mine. So go back, because it's gonna be IGTV, so I'll just leave it to the normal thing because it's just a little bit over a minute. But if it was just a minute, I would have left it. And if you want to insert your name, they always advise to actually just make sure you put your name on it, because sometimes some people will steal your videos or would want to share your videos but then not give you credit. So they'll probably steal it and then use it for their own whatever and not give you credit as you deserve. So you just go here and you select whichever you want, and then you double click there, and then you write your name, and then you put your name on it if you want. It's totally up to you, but for me, I don't know, for some reason I don't want it. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you guys is at the back here, you know, when you watch a lot of Instagram videos, at the end when they're pausing and stuff, they usually put effects to, you know, like light or whatever, to just jazz it up a little bit. And if you want that, you can click on this bar right here. You can click there, and then there's options here. There's all 360, blurs, dissolves, lights, movements, objects, replicator, clones, stylized, wipes. Okay, mostly I like to go with light because you can never go wrong with that, but clearly this is not it. So if here you don't find anything that you like, you can just click there and click this bar next to it, which has more stuff than the previous one. So if you want lighting, you just click on light, and then there's a lot of, for example, let's try that here. Let me show you the before and after. Okay, before, that's just how it is, basic. And then when you put this one called bloom, you see how it kind of glows up a little bit, and then you can try again with something else. If you want that type of lighting, if that's something you want, you can either use that, or what's that called, bokeh random or whatever. You can put that if you want. For example, let's go back from here. Okay, so, or you can go flashing, glow, or highlights. Why am I repeating that? Or you can do that. So you can just choose whatever. Or here you can find a lot of effects here, or you can go there as well. So there's different options. And then after that, the way I put my music on my videos is I go to Google, we go on YouTube, and if you're gonna post it on Instagram or on even Facebook or even YouTube, you have to use one thing I will advise is for you to put or attach music that is not gonna be copywritten, because if it is copywritten, sometimes they might even take down your videos. Sometimes they might, well, a lot of times they'll block your video from it being accessed in many different countries. So you have to make sure that the songs that you're using, you'll be allowed to use it for a while. So I usually go in the Google search, and you can say no copyright. You can type in no copyright sounds. If you want the vlog music, you can say vlog, or you can just say no copyright sound. Let's just say sound, and then new. Press enter. Good thing about this website is, well, this channel is that the music that they have is free. The music that they have here is free, and you can actually use them in your videos, and your videos are not gonna get flagged. But if you post like on YouTube or whatever, you have to make sure that you give them credit. So for example, music by no copyright sound, you have to mention them one way or the other, because yeah, it's their music and that's the only thing they want. Why am I queuing this? So yeah, so what you have to do is you actually have to click onto the songs and listen and hear until listen to the music, and then choose the one you want. For me personally, with my Instagram videos, I love using gospel music because that's what really touches my soul. That's what I like, that's what I enjoy. And I already picked a song, but I just kept it here for when I would need it. And yeah, so to download this song, what I do is I click and open another bar, and then I have mine saved here, but you can search it. Says YouTube to MP3, I think download or something. Yeah, YouTube to MP3, and the first option that comes is there. You click that, and then this is the one that I actually use to download my music. So I would go back to the song and copy the link, and then I will paste it in this bar and click convert, and then I'll click download. I have to close this bar because it's nonsense that pops up. What I like to do is click there, show in Finder, and then it comes into the downloads. So I just drag it and put it on the screen, and then I just close this, Then I open this up and then just minimize the screen. Okay, so I take the song, drag it down here. I drag it from the start. And with the music, you have control. You can control the volume. You can control from whatever you want to start it from until, you know, it's up to you. I don't like to waste any second of my music, because when I put my music on, I actually enjoy my music. So I like for it to start like right on the dot. So let's just listen first, and then we're gonna decide what we're gonna keep and what we won't keep, or we will not be keeping.
If we say we have no sin.
For me, I like it when she starts singing. So all these things that she did before that, I'm not interested in that. I mean, I like it, but for the video purpose, I don't need that. So I'll go back here and have a listen again, and then just we do the same thing, Command B, and then get rid of the parts that we don't want. Oh, right on.
If we
So Command B, this section is highlighted, you just delete it off, and then you just drag this one to the beginning. Oops. Okay, we start from the beginning again.
If we say we have no sin, we are liars and the truth is not within. Even our righteousness is like a filthy rag. The truth is we ain't got nothing to come with around and brag. If we haven't been washed by the blood from the cross, then we'll always be here, living forever in fear. We have to come to the Lord and say, have mercy on us. We need you now, oh Lord. Jesus is the way. Yes, He is. Please have mercy in your time. We need you, God. We can't be righteous without you. Only you. Only a sacrifice is true.
Okay, so when we reach to the end, you have to make sure we match really at the end of the video and with the end of the song. So what I will do is click there, do again Command B, and then what you do different now is when you slide down here, you see this little thing right here. The arrows are pointing to the right and left. You just click there and then drag it to the right. Okay, you drag it to the right that way when your music finishes, it just fades up like smoothly, without, like, you know, when you cut a song, it has this rough end, but when you do that, it just allows the music to just end smoothly. The rest of this I'm just gonna delete it because I don't need it. Okay, so and doing that as well with this, it allows for a video when you post it on Instagram to repeat. Like, for example, sometimes you watch people's videos and it will play, and then when it gets to the end, it starts from the beginning again. But if you don't do that, it will just stop. So that's pretty helpful. I already got here on the screen here, I already got the photo that I want as my thumbnail, because thumbnails are actually really important, because that's what will draw attention, that's what's gonna catch people's attention to click on your video. So I already have my photo. I edited the photo on my phone, and then I airdropped it to my laptop. So what I do with the photo is I swipe to the beginning, and then I just drag that photo, and then I just place it at the very beginning, and then I just keep like 1 second of the video of the photo because I don't really need that. I don't need like much of it. I just need a tiny bit of it in order for me to have so because we have put the music from there, it just starts from there. What we can do is drag it there and then go to the end, and then just drag it a little bit. Yeah. So we go back to the beginning and just double click on that photo, and then press this this button here, click on it, and then you have, it's like selected or highlighted or whatever. So you go on this area where you have transform, position, rotation, scale all. You use scale all to change the sizing. So you take it, you pretty much drag it to however you want it. So if you want it like that, you just drag it, but you have to come on the screen and drag your photo again to make sure that it fits the screen. Make sure you don't see any black areas. Like that means that the photo is not sitting really properly and it's really gonna show, and you don't want that. So now that that's done, we're pretty much done with the editing. So now to export it from this app, what we have to do is, on top here there's this little bar here, so you click there, and then people usually use Apple device 1080p, which will give you good quality, but I find that sometimes even if I export it there, for some reason it kind of reduces or messes up the quality of my videos. So I like to use Apple device 4K, which still comes up pretty good. And then we're gonna name this what's this again? Anyway, we'll just say tutorial. Let's say makeover. Alright, and we're gonna click next, and then here normally it will come on, I think, downloads or something like that. Is it downloads? I don't know. Well, whatever it is, just select the area you want it to go, or the place you want it to go. So if you want yours to go on desktop, you select desktop, and if you have plugged in a USB, you select that as well, so that you can go directly there. So I'll click on desktop and save. And now what you have to do now is just wait for it to finish exporting, and we'll show you the percentage. And once it gets to 100, then your video is ready. Okay, now that it's up to 100, you get this notification that says share successful. It's up to you if you want to close it or show. So we just click show, and then it's just on the desktop. We double click on that.
If we say we have no sin, we are liars and the truth is not within. Even our righteousness is like a filthy rag. The truth is we ain't got nothing to come with around and brag. If we haven't been washed by the blood from the cross, then we'll always be here, living forever in fear. We have to come to the Lord and say, have mercy on us. We need you now, oh Lord. Jesus is the way. Yes, he is. can't be righteous without you. Only a sacrifice is true.
Okay, I am pretty satisfied with that. So what I have to do now to make sure that when I post this video we still have quality is to just click on this video again and then have to airdrop it to, where is it, share. So what I do is I have to actually airdrop it to my phone, and that way when I post it I still post it in good quality. So what I have to do is go on file and share, share then select airdrop, and then it comes to the phone. Okay, and then on the airdrop here you select my phone or wherever you're sending it to, so the video comes and you play it straight from here. When I receive the content from the computer after exporting it from the laptop to upload my video on Instagram, what I do is I click on the social box, I guess, and then click on Instagram, and then I click on this bar down, the one that has a cross or a plus inside it, and then you just scroll down and get to the video. So here's the video. I have to click on this bar on the left to make it more, I guess, straight or longer. Yeah, to make it longer. And then after that I click next. If you're uploading as a short Instagram video, you click. The reason why this has two options at a short video and long video is because my video is over a minute. So if you just want a minute video, you just click on short video, continue, and then here you get to edit your cover, I guess. So as we saw before, I already selected my cover and I already selected what I wanted, I guess, and attach it together, so I don't really need to worry about all this. But if you don't have a thumbnail, you can use this to choose whatever thumbnail you want. So if you want that to be a thumbnail, you can use that or whatever you want, pretty much. That's cute. Or is it? I don't know. So I already have mine, so I don't need to worry about that. So I go on next. You make sure that this is not on mute, it's not on sound off, so you have to make sure that it looks just like that, and then you click next, and then here you write a caption. So for example, this one was from a video that I did that's already on YouTube that's talking about quarantine glow. So I can say quarantine glow, and then with that you have to use as many hashtags as you want. If you're someone that's doing makeup and want one day to be known, you want people to see your work, you start first with hashtag. For example, for me it's Lusamba's Beauty, so I hashtag Lusamba's Beauty _ and then space, and then hashtag makeup for dark skin. Like you and then you have these options come down. When you have these options, you have to choose. The tip I will give you is choose those the one that has, I guess, more posts. For example, this one says 57.6k post, means that a lot of people actually use it. So if you use that, there's a chance that someone might see it. So you click on it, you put as many, but they say I think the maximum is 30, so don't go overboard with it. You can say makeup for dark skin, and you always have to tag for your own good. If you want to be noticed, tag the makeup brands that you use. For example, for me, I had already written this down because I knew that the list was long and I wanted to include everything that I used. So with the products, I'll copy here because I wrote it in my notes. I'll just copy it and come back here. Okay, I'll get rid of this because I already have it in the notes. Space, double tap. Or you can just tap once, that's fine, and then paste. And then for example here I have hair, details about the hair, hashtag got, more like I tagged the brand, it's got to be, and then I write the name of it, Ultra Glued Invisible Styling Gel. And then the next one at Cantu Beauty, share, and then the product, the Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioner Conditioning Repair Cream. And then another one, Cantu Shea Butter Curl Activator. And then so I categorized it. So I did hair, I put all the hair details, skin, because in this video I did my skincare, my oils and stuff, so I chose to include that. And then makeup, and then I categorized it as well, and I said face, and I said at Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant, like at Fenty Beauty, and the product is Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. You get the gist, you know. So brows, cheeks, lips, you can do it however you want. So after there's hashtags here, hashtag undiscovered MUAs, hashtag who did I makeup, because my eyes are hooded. Are they hooded? Wait a minute. I don't know, I don't remember. Hashtag makeup forever, you know, just things like that to get you noticed. All right, and when you're done, you add location if you want. For me, I'm in South Australia. I just click South Australia and then click on share. And then when you check in your, I don't need that, when you check in your feed, I guess you see the post here. So what I posted, the video that I posted was this one, but oh, I only showed you one. And if it's like, now I remember, if it's like a long video, you want it to be like an IGTV video, you click on the video, you do the same thing if that's what you want, or if you want you can just leave it. You pretty much do the same thing, but with this one you click on long video and continue, and then there's your cover. And the good thing with IGTV, you get the option of adding your own thingy that you want. So if you want this to be as your thumbnail, you can do that and go on next, and then you write the title. As I said before, quarantine glow, and then description, you write whatever you want. You can write something cute or sassy, it's up to you. And then and if you want to create series on Instagram, you can just click on add to series, and then they'll show you more from that. And then after doing all of that, for example, do whatever, and then they'll tell you to post, which is pretty much the same as before. You just post, and then you go back here, you give it time to upload. It shouldn't take more than a minute, honestly. And then you go back here and you check your video. So this is the video. I've already posted the video, but yeah, so pretty much that's how I upload this video. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. I know it's a long one, but because I had a lot of explaining to do, so we just had to be patient. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any more questions, please comment in the comment section, and I'm always there. So whenever I see it, I will respond. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.